tests have been are on file, and the state is looking at probably introduce those evidence in just a few moments. But anyway, at this time, I ask the state for an opening to tell the court what the state's requesting we do here today and what you understand agreements and disagreements to be at this point. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Yes, today we're seeking a final in this matter, Judge. There is an agreement between Mr. Lozano and Mr. Beasley as to child support, as to access to the child, as to conservatorship. As the court noted, Ms. Ramos has been served in this matter. She's in default today. And so we're going to ask the court to set a current child support obligation on her of set it at minimum wage presumption in this matter, and that Mr. Lozano have a lower than guideline amount by agreement between the parties. We have an explanation for that. And that would be it.
All right, then. Well, let's get that data and let's see if the court can, based on the information, the court can go along with it. At this time, I'll ask both Mr. Lozano and Mr. Beasley, and Mr. Beasley, I know we can't see you, but I still need to ask you to do it. I need you both to raise your right hands and let me swear you in. At this time, do both of you solemnly swear or affirm your testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
I do. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're both officially under oath. You can put your hand down, Mr. Lozano and Mr. Beasley, and I'll go ahead and let the state call you as witnesses. At the end of the hearing, if either of you have anything else you think I need to know, I'll go ahead and let that information come out. And but at this time, I'll go ahead and let the state call you as individual witnesses. And for the record, I will know that the child in this matter is about 14 years old.
Yes.
All right, so the child in this matter is 14 years old, and this is the first order concerning him at this time. Anyway, you may proceed at this time and call your first witness, Mr. Hudson. Thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. We would call Cody Beasley. Mr. Beasley, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, great. Mr. Beasley, the child in this matter, Cody, is not your biological child, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell the court briefly, very briefly, how you came to be the guardian of Cody?
Well, he was supposed to be mine, but the mother lied to me. So ever since then, I've just been taking care of him, and I've been dad. You know what I mean?
Okay. How old was he when you became dad?
I was since birth.
Okay. So he's been in your care, custody, and control since he was born.
Yep, he sure has.
When was the last time Ms. Ramos saw Cody?
I try to take them to visit her at least whenever they want to, like maybe a couple of weekends, you know.
How long ago was the last time?
I think it was maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay. And is Ms. Lozano, does she come to visit him at all on her own?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Lozano. I meant Ms. Ramos.
All right.
My bad. All right. So, Mr. Beasley, what do you do for a living?
I'm a diesel mechanic at Love's.
Okay. And other than Cody, are there any other children residing in your house?
Yeah, my other son Chase.
Okay.
Which is my biological kid with her also.
Okay, so they're half siblings.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they're full siblings as far as we're concerned, but
yeah.
Okay. And what about insurance on Cody? Do you have insurance on him?
Yeah, it's I can't remember the name of it. It's through the state.
Okay, so it's state. Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. And about how much do you pay a month on that? Do you know?
I think it's maybe like $50 a month. I think something like that.
Okay, all right. And so take a look here. And Cody's lived in Bell County his whole life, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, and today, as far as access and everything, Mr. Lozano has recently come back into the picture as Cody's biological father, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And has that presented a problem at all for you?
No, sir.
Okay. You guys get along okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I talk to him every day.
Okay. And so he's become a part of Cody's life?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. Are you satisfied with allowing him as much access? I think you and I talked about this. He pretty much has access whenever he wants. Is that correct?
Whenever he wants. Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you asking the court today to, well, let me back up. You still want to be able to decide where he lives, though, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you want to be able to do that without any kind of geographic restriction, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you comfortable with the court considering ordering a standard possession order as far as Mr. Lozano is concerned in this matter?
What does that mean?
All right, here's the deal, sir. Under the standard possession order, they all start the same way. Any and all times y'all can agree. Great, work it out, make the agreement. However, if there's ever a disagreement, hey, I get him on this Christmas Day, or I get it for the 4th of July, that sort of thing, and you can't come to an agreement, then the order that has that all set up in it will control. All right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Judge. Appreciate that.
No problem.
But as far as Miss Ramos is concerned, do you have any concerns about her stability as far as mentally?
Guys, today we're stepping into a courtroom where a final ruling could change a child's life forever. What sounds routine at first quickly turns into a case full of history, silence, and unanswered responsibility.
I know she's not stable.
Okay. Are you asking the court to do a standard possession order on her? Or do you need or are you asking that you be named, as far as she's concerned, the sole managing conservator, and that she be given certain rights as a possessory conservator?
Yeah, I'd rather that second one.
Okay. All right. As far as visitation with Miss Ramos is concerned, are you asking the court to do some kind of a stepped up possession and access with her, meaning that she would be able to access Cody certain number of days or anything like that for a while, and then it increases as the court sees fit?
No.
Are you asking the court to allow you to set the terms of visitation with Ms. Lozano? Or excuse me, I'm sorry, Ms. Ramos.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Well, let's be specific. Are you know what the court is considering for Mr. Lozano, which is a standard possession order? Again, That's where you can make whatever agreement you want with Mr. Lozano, but barring agreement, you would rely on the order. You understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with that same type of arrangement being considered by the court as far as Ms. Ramos is concerned?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
All right, Ben. All right, thank you very much. Call your next witness, please. Sir, I'll be back in just a moment. Thank you.
Court, state calls John Lozano.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lozano, would you state your full name for the record, please?
John Eric Lozano.
Okay. Mr. Lozano, you're the biological father of Cody?
Yes, sir.
And up until recently, you didn't even know that he was your son. Isn't that correct?
Correct.
And how long ago did you figure that out?
It's been a few months now since I did the DNA.
Okay. And you've been able to visit with Cody, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you got other boys in your family, correct?
I do.
How many other sons do you have?
I have two other sons
Okay. And you have a daughter as well?
and a daughter, an older daughter. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. How do they all get along?
Great.
Okay. That's fantastic. And you've been able to work with Mr. Beasley, and you guys get along okay as far as co-parenting is concerned. Would you agree?
I would agree. Yes, sir.
Okay. And you recently took him to go see the Spurs, took all the kids to go see the Spurs play, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And everybody got along and everybody's getting along. Is that right?
It was an awesome experience. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, all right, great.
Did you go to one of the OKC games, sir?
We went to the San Antonio and Utah.
Utah? Okay. So I don't recall the outcome of that game. I've been listening. I remember the games with OKC, and they don't like playing San Antonio these days. So yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's right.
But I can't be too good with it because the oldest boy is married to the young lady he's married to. Okay, so we go far, all right?
Yes, sir.
We can only get over so much. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's fine, Judge. Thank you. All right, Mr. Lozano, where are you currently working?
I'm doing merchandising with Revenue Creations.
Okay. And so what kind of stores are you going in to do merchandising?
Target, HEB, Walmart, things like
Okay.
that.
Is that a 40-hour a week salaried or hourly position?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, so how many hours? What's your hourly wage approximately?
The hourly wage on that would be $18, but again, it's part time. We do homeschool our kids, and so I'm kind of like the stay at home dad, and I get in these jobs around my kids' schedules. So
Okay.
we go.
And part of the reason you didn't know about Cody being your son was because you were incarcerated, correct?
Correct, sir.
Okay. When did you get out?
I think I came home. I left the halfway house. I believe in July or June.
Okay.
June or July.
Okay. And are you on parole or any kind of supervision at this time?
Yes, sir. I
How
am.
long, how long does that last?
2033. I'm
Okay.
discharged.
All right. Now you make $18 an hour, like you said, when you are working, but how many hours a week? Or let's put it even bigger. How many hours a month are you working?
Right. So we'll probably go 30 hours, maybe. Sometimes it really just depends of what we got going on as a family. Like with my kids, I take them to everywhere they go and do homeschool. So it's like I would say I'm probably bringing in about $500 or whatnot
Okay.
a month.
All right. And you have, like you say, you got 3 other children in your home plus Cody, correct?
Yes, sir.
How do you handle or your kids? Well, never mind, doesn't matter. So, are you okay with the you're in agreement, right, with what the court is considering and what Mr. Beasley and you have agreed with as far as the standard possession order is concerned, correct?
Correct.
You don't have any problem with Mr. Beasley having the option of moving if he wanted to wherever with no geographic restriction, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Have you had any contact with Miss Ramos recently?
No, sir.
When was the last time you had contact with her?
It's been years. I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
2012, maybe.
Okay, so it's been a while. All right. All right. Now I'll ask you this, and then I'm going to recall Mr. Beasley. You and Mr. Beasley spoke regarding child support, and he was in favor of going below guideline levels on this. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when I spoke to you and ran the numbers, your guideline obligation would be about $148 thereabouts a month. I believe is what I said to you.
Okay. Back up.
Sure. I'm sorry, Judge.
Hour. He said 30 hours is 30 hours a month, sir, or 30 hours a week?
30 hours a month, Judge.
Yes, sir. 30 hours.
Oh, okay. I see. I was getting the math all wrong in my head. So yeah, okay. Thank you.
Right. No, that's fine. So the adjusted monthly net resources we talked about, Mr. Lozano, you recall, I quoted you $1,146, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah. And so the guideline that we had actually worked out before months ago when we discussed this, it was going to put you in a bind, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because let me do the math right quick. The guidelines are right at $168 for current child support, and then $14 a month for the cash reimbursement. You remember that discussion?
Yeah, I do, sir.
Okay. And you remember that the suggestion was that rather than pay guideline of about 14%, that we would, with the judge, we would ask the judge to consider a 10% on this. So roughly $114 a month in current child support.
This is where numbers turn personal and survival meets the law. Child support isn't just math here. It's about balancing responsibility with real-life limits.
And additional $14 a month in cash reimbursement. You recall that?
Yes, sir.
For a total of $128?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
All right. Thank you. You're just recently out. You're working out. Are you looking at doing long term or something? You're just doing the interim, or because you're the stay-at-home person, is it long term?
Are you speaking to me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. You're kind of choppy. I can. So
that's unstable, and I've already lost it once today. So yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So just being that I have my 15 fixing to be 16, I have a 13-year-old and a 5 fixing to be 6, and we do homeschool all 3 of them. And my wife, she currently works, and so just at this time, it's better for me and my family to have that.
I was just trying to see what this is going to be a long-term deal, because we only look at this about 3 years, 14, so we want to look at 17, 18 years old, and by then, they probably won't. So I'm just trying to make sure this is something that's going to be going into the future. All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Judge, and if you're done with Mr. Lozano, I'd like to recall Mr. Beasley.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
Mr.
very much,
Beasley.
Mr. Lozano. Recall.
Thank you. Mr. Beasley, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You heard what I just said and questioned Mr. Lozano about regarding the child support being set at $114 a month for current support and additional $14 a month for medical support. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, sir. I mean, if you could lower it some more, I mean, I'm down with that too.
Well, that'll be up to the judge, but what you two have agreed to, though, in essence, is $114 a month plus $14 a month current child support to medical child support. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, and as far as Mr. Beasley, as far as Ms. Ramos is concerned, you're asking the court to grant a current child support uh, order for, uh, uh, sorry, freezing up here, not the internet, just me. Um, according to guideline calculations for minimum wage, is what I'm trying to say, correct?
Yes, sir.
And ordering cash medical of $50 a month.
Yes, sir.
I'll pass the witness.
All right, then, gentlemen. Anything else by the witnesses' time, Mr.
No, sir.
All right, everybody. I'm looking at going along with the agreement as it. Again, the circumstance, it's an older child, and I'm going to work with this a little bit, but because this is probably the only child support that is going to be ordered, at least for Mr. Lozano going forward, I'm going to go ahead and go along with the agreement. I'll go with the lower amount for child support, for cash. But again, because this is look like it's going to be a 4-year deal, I will need to go with that exact amount going forward. And of course, obviously, against to support and make up for that difference if the state required will do it, or if Mr. Sorry, excuse me. Well, I'm telling you, I'm just losing it today. If Mr. Beasley wants to do that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and grant that. I'm going to name the joint managing conservative, everybody joint managing conservative. I'm going to go ahead and grant the standing possession order as far as Mr. Lozano. I'm going to go ahead and just to make it, I'm looking at giving Mr. Lozano the first and third weekends of the month. It's their standard possession order. I'm looking at giving Miss Ramos the fourth week of the month if she wishes to exercise it. And I'm going to leave the child with dad those that second and that whenever there's a fifth weekend of the month. As far as the major holidays are concerned, I'm going to go ahead and grant that again the right of first refusal for Christmas, Thanksgiving, as far as the orders, the possession order. That first right of refusal will be Mr. Lozano, and then if he doesn't want the child for those holidays, then they'll give mom the right to have them. But I want to keep that as non-confusing as possible. But again, since Mr. Lozano is the one to be seeing him. And everybody seems to be working out. Again, if y'all can, what y'all can agree on, you can agree on. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, give Mr. Lozano the adult share of that visitation, and give mom the right, the second right after Mr. Lozano decides what he wants to do. I'm going to go ahead and for summer, I will go ahead, however, and give Mr. Lozano. No matter what the distance is, I'll give him the month of whatever, if they come to agreement, it's fine. But if they don't come to agreement, I'll give him June 15th to June 15th, and I'll give mom for summer July 16th to August 10th. Okay. Because they changed that school opening day of school around so much. I'll go ahead and make it, like I say, August the 10th or 3 days before school starts. But that's what I'll set up for there. And like I say, all the other majors, Mr. Lozano will have the first right of refusal. And of course, they work out any three of them they wish. I'm going to go ahead and order that court costs be waived based on these circumstances. And grant that Mr. Beasley has the right to decide domicile, and that right's unrestricted. Is there anything else specific I need to go on, Mr. Hudson?
No, Your Honor, except what you kind of chopped up. The internet had you in its death grip.
Yeah.
Just before you talked about the major holidays, and well, I got the first and third weekend to Mr. Lozano, fourth weekend to mom, second and potentially fifth weekend to dad. But there was something before that. Did you say something regarding retro or something? Because that we didn't do a retro. We were going to.
I said zero retro. If I said retro,
okay.
Zero retro as far as I didn't hear that about whether or not he wanted retro for the mom, so you may need to recall him on that one, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Mr. Beasley,
Yes, sir.
as far as retroactive child support as to Ms. Ramos, are you asking the court to grant a retroactive child support order on her beginning February 1st?
What does retro mean?
Back child support for not paying for the last
Oh, no.
4 years.
No, I'm never going to see that. So no.
Okay.
And as far as guideline support, he's asking for guideline on her.
A guideline on, yes, as to, I just did it again.
Ramos, yeah,
Uh, on Ms. Ramos asking for minimum wage guideline.
that's what I
Is that
figured. But I didn't get the number of the other children she has. So what was that guideline amount?
it would be 20%, Judge. Mr. Beasley, I don't know of any other children that Ms. Ramos has.
Yeah, she's got 4 kids altogether. Cody, Chase, Kason, and Carter.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
But the other two are like 17 and 18.
I'll check those ages, Judge, and we'll get the
correct percentage and
yes, sir.
Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'll check get back with them on that.
No problem.
All right. All right, then, and like I say, I'll waive court costs. Is there anything else then, Mr. Hudson?
Not for the state.
All right, Mr. Lozano, you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Beasley, any questions, sir?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then. Well, Mr. Hudson's going to get back with y'all and confirm those other 3 kids that the mom has, and that way that ought to reflect that and get that going and everything else as per the agreement. So at this time, I'll allow Mr. Hudson. Do you need him back in breakout and to get the final information? And
no, sir. I'll get that information from Mr. Beasley, and I'll get them the order within a week to sign off on.
All right. All right. Thank you both very much. And one final time, any questions, Mr. Lozano?
No, sir. I appreciate you.
The judge delivers a final decision that closes years of uncertainty in one moment. Custody, money, and futures are locked in as the courtroom finally moves on. If this case kept you hooked, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.